So I'd like to give you some tips and tricks for your first introduction discussion. So to get to it, you're going to click over here on the left-hand side on discussions. And you'll notice I've set up two forums here on the discussion board, one for the introduce yourself discussion and one for the virtual hallway. The virtual hallway is just a place for you to crowdsource your questions and post kudos and maybe important life events that happen to you. It's a very informal, casual space. But the introduce yourself discussion, you'll see here, is going to be a more formal assignment where you tell us a little bit about yourself, post a picture, and reply to at least 2 classmates. So it's a good getting to know you type of activity. So you're going to click into the Introduce Yourself forum. And the first thing you need to do is to click on Create Thread. The instructions again are going to show up here at the top. So all you need to do is type in your subject. So I'm just going to type something in. And you see that you have a little text window, and above that you have a lot of Microsoft Word-like tools to help you format your message. So in this area is your text box. So you can type your text. And let me show you first how to add some different formatting to your text, and then I'll show you how to add a picture. So of course you can highlight your text, and you can use any of these features up here to format your text. You can also add a hyperlink. So if you wanted to, let's say you wanted to add a link here to the word here, you can insert a link and you can type in your URL here. And I'm just going to say open in a new frame. And I'm going to click on insert. So you see that adds a little link here to that word. Also, you have a little emoticon options over here, and emoticons can be very useful in an online environment because they help you to convey emotions that you can't always do with just plain text, or they help your message to not be misinterpreted, which can happen a lot with text-based mediums. Another thing you can do here is you can use this mashup option to insert things like YouTube videos. So I can click here and I can search for different videos. And so I'm just going to select this one. And I can tell it to show a thumbnail, show the URL, yes or no, show the information, and then I can click submit here at the bottom. So that's going to add a nice little YouTube clip here. Not, you may or may not want to add a YouTube video, but it's a nice to know kind of thing. Okay, and last but not least, you're required to post a picture, and it doesn't have to be of yourself. But it does have to illustrate your personality and interest. And so to do that, you're going to click here on the Insert Edit Image, and it's going to bring up a new dialog, and you'll be able to browse to your computer and find a picture to insert. So I'm just going to insert one of my family here. So you're going to click on Insert, and that will add the picture straight in line with your text. Now you can click on the picture if you want and make it smaller if you need to. But I do want to caution you not to click on this little insert file and add your picture that way, because then the picture is not going to be in line with your text. And this just helps your classmates and I to get to know you a little bit better. To read the text and then see the picture is a lot more powerful than having to download a picture. So be sure that you click on, again, this Insert Edit Image option to add your image in. Alright, so that's it with regard to posting a discussion. The last thing I need to do is to just scroll down to the bottom and click submit. And you'll see now it adds under the threads your title here. And when folks click on it, they can see your post. Of course, yours is going to be a little bit better formatted than my example. But one other thing I wanted to show you is once you post, I have given you the ability to come back and edit, because if you're like me, your best editing happens after you hit the submit button, right? So you have the option to come in and edit and make changes, and then all you have to do is click on submit, and your changes will show up there. All right, so I hope this is helpful in your first Introduce Yourself assignment this week.